discuss synopsis on hyperbolic functions. If x is any real number, then the exponential series is given by e power x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial, so on up to infinity. This is known as exponential series, which is infinite series. This expansion contains infinite number of terms. And if you replace x with minus x, then you will get the expansion of e power minus x. If you replace x with minus x, then e power minus x will be 1 minus x by 1 factorial plus, if you replace x with minus x, if you replace x with minus x in the expansion of e power x, replace x with minus x, this is 1 factorial, so on up to infinity. Then plus of minus x whole square will be plus x square, minus x whole cube will be minus x cube. So here alternately sign gets changed in the expansion of e power minus x. And e power x can be written as e power x plus e power minus x by 2 plus e power x minus e power minus x by 2. When you add these two, after simplification, you get e power x. So what is exponential series? If x is any real number, e power x is equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial, x cube by 3 factorial, so on up to infinity. And e power minus x expansion, alternately here sign gets changed. 1 minus x by 1 factorial plus x square by 2 factorial minus x cube by 3 factorial and so on. Next, hyperbolic function. Sin hx. H stands for hyperbolic. It is not a constant like sin 2x. Okay. Sin hx is defined as e power x minus e power minus x by 2, where x is any real number. And we know the expansions of e power x and e power minus x as we discussed just now. If you subtract those expansions and if you divide by 2, then you get x by 1 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial and so on. Sin hx is defined as e power x minus e power minus x by 2. This is the definition of hyperbolic sine function. Sin hx is read as hyperbolic sine function. It is defined as e power x minus e power minus x by 2. Already we know the expansions of e power x and e power minus x. If you write those expansions, if you subtract those two and if you divide with 2, then this is the term which you get. So sin hx is nothing but x by 1 factorial, x cube by 3 factorial, x power 5 by 5 factorial and so on. And hyperbolic cosine function is defined as e power x plus e power minus x by 2. Again add those two expansions and if you divide, then you get 1 plus x square by 2 factorial, x power 4 by 4 factorial and so on up to infinity. This is obtained by adding e power x, e power minus x expansions and dividing with 2. And hyperbolic tan function is nothing but sin hx by cos hx. We know sin hx and cos hx like this. When you divide those two, 2 gets cancelled. Then you get e power x minus e power minus x by e power x plus e power minus x. This is tan hx. And as we have in trigonometric functions, here secant hx is equal to reciprocal of cos, cosecant hx is reciprocal of sin hx, cot hx is reciprocal of tan hx. Okay, so these are the definitions of 6 hyperbolic functions. And what are the identities we have? As we have trigonometric identities as sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. Here the 3 identities are cos h square x minus sin h square x is 1. And if you divide this with cos h square, if you divide with cos h square x, then what you get? 1 minus sin h by cos hx is tan hx. 1 by cos h square x is secant h square x. So from this, secant h square x plus tan h square x will be 1. So this is the first identity. And if you divide that identity with cos h square x and if you simplify, you will get second identity like this. Similarly, if you divide that first identity with sin h square x, then cos h square by sin h square, cot h square minus 1. 1 by sin h square x is cosecant h square x. From this, cot h square x minus cosecant h square x becomes 1. So these are the three identities which are to be remembered in hyperbolic functions. And these are the domains and ranges of hyperbolic functions. Sin hx domain is R. What is the meaning of domain? Domain is the set of values of x at which the given function is defined. Domain is set of values of x at which the given function is defined. What is range? Range is the set of possible values of the given function. Range is the set of possible values of the given function. Domain is the set of real values of x at which the given function is defined. Sin hx is defined for all real values, so domain is R. And range of sin hx is R. Like that, cos hx is also defined for all real values. And range of cos hx is 1 to infinity with closed interval 1. That is, 1 is included. Of course, for infinity always will be open bracket. Next, tan hx domain is scapular. Range is open interval minus 1 comma 1. Like that, cot hx domain r minus 0. Range r minus of minus 1 comma 1. Cosecant hx domain r minus 0. Range is r minus 0. Secant hx domain is r. Range is 0 comma 1, excluding 0 and including 1. So these are the domains and ranges of the given hyperbolic functions. Next, inverse hyperbolic functions in terms of logarithmic functions. Sin h inverse x is log of x plus under root x square plus 1. Cos h inverse x is log of x plus under root x square minus 1. Tan h inverse x is half log 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Cot h inverse x is half log x plus 1 by x minus 1. Secant h inverse x log of 1 plus under root 1 minus x square by x. Cosecant h inverse x log of 1 plus root 1 plus x square x if x is positive. Log of 1 minus root 1 plus x square by x if x is negative. Next, these are the domains and ranges of inverse hyperbolic functions. The domain of inverse hyperbolic function is same as range of the hyperbolic functions. If you look at the ranges of hyperbolic functions, those are nothing but domains of inverse hyperbolic functions. And these are the relations between inverse hyperbolic sin h inverse x in terms of cos h inverse, in terms of cosecant h inverse here. Similarly, cos h inverse x in terms of sin h inverse. So these are the domains and ranges of inverse hyperbolic functions. And these are known as Euler's formula. E power ix is cos x plus I sin x. Here I is nothing but under root minus 1. And e power minus ix is cos x minus I sin x, where x can be any real number. This is known as Euler's formula, which is very important. If sin hx is equal to tan, let us discuss questions from the hyperbolic. Sin hx is equal to tan a, tan hx is given, required. What tan hx is required? What is the identity we have? cos h square x minus sin h square x is equal to 1 implies cos h square x minus sin hx is given as tan a, so this is tan square a. So cos h square x is equal to 1 plus tan square a. What is 1 plus tan square a? Secant square a. Therefore cos hx is nothing but secant a. What is required for us? Tan hx, which is nothing but sin hx by cos hx. Suppose here cos h square x secant square a means cos hx is mod of secant a. Sin hx is given as tan a by mod secant a. If you write tan as sin by cos and secant as 1 by cos, then you get mod sin. So when sin hx is tan a, then mod tan hx is equal to mod sin a. Option A is correct. Next, x is given as log of cot pi by 4 plus theta. Log of cot of pi by 4 plus theta base c. Then limit theta tends to 0, theta by sin hx cos hx. From definition of logarithm, what is e power x? Cot of pi by 4 plus theta. Then what will be e power minus x? E power minus x is 1 by e power x, 1 by cot, which is tan. And in the required limit, we require sin hx as well as cos hx. Now let us find sin hx. Sin hx definition is e power x minus x by 2. E power x is cot pi by 4 plus theta minus e power minus x is tan pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Now write cot as 1 by tan and if you take LCM, then you get 1 minus tan square pi by 4 plus theta by 2 tan pi by 4 plus theta. See, we know that 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a is tan 2a, but this is reciprocal of tan 2a, which means cot 2a. What is a for us? Pi by 4 plus theta. See, 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square is a formula for tan 2a, but this is reciprocal of tan 2a, that is cot 2a. So this is cot of pi by 2 plus 2 theta. What is cot 90 plus theta? Minus tan 2 theta. So I got sin hx as minus tan 2 theta. Similarly, if you find cos hx by using e power x plus e power minus x by 2, and in the same way if you do, instead of minus we have plus, and finally you get like this, 1 plus, instead of minus you get plus, so 1 plus tan square pi by 4 plus theta by 2 tan pi by 4 plus theta. 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a is sin 2a. This is reciprocal of sin 2a, which is cosecant to 2a, that is 2 into pi by 4 plus theta. So this is cosecant of 90 plus 2 theta, which is secant 2 theta. So I got sin hx and cos hx. Now we have to find limit theta tends to 0, theta by sin hx is minus tan 2 theta, cos hx is secant 2 theta. That is equal to limit theta tends to 0, theta by tan 2 theta into 1 by secant is cos. Now with minus sign, that minus sign can be. So what is limit theta tends to 0? Tan k theta by theta is k. So here theta by tan 2 theta will be 1 by 2 into cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So final answer is 1 by 2. Sorry, minus 1. The standard limit which we have is limit theta tends to 0, tan k theta by theta will be k. So here this is reciprocal of that. Theta by tan 2 theta will be 1 by k, that is 1 by 2. Into the remaining part, put theta is equal to 0, cos 0 is 1. So answer is minus 1 by 2. Option B is correct. So this will be a little bit lengthy. Assertion is absolutely false. It is not cot hx. It is not 1 minus k by 1 plus k. And the graph of tan hx always lies between minus 1 and 1. We know that range of tan hx is open interval minus 1 to 1. And hence second statement, reason is correct. A is false, R is true. A is false, R is true. If the minimum value of cos of sin h of log x. First let us find sin h of log x and cos h of log x. Sin h of log x is e power log x minus e power minus log x by 2 base e. E power log x is x, e power minus log x is 1 by x by 2. So this is x square minus 1 by 2x. Similarly, cos h of log x will be x square plus 1 by 2x. Now you have to find minimum value of cos of sin h of log x, that is x square minus 1 by 2x plus x square plus 1 by 2x, that is equal to cos of, after taking LCM 1 gets cancelled, you get 2x square by 2x, which is cos x. And we know that minimum value of cos x is minus 1. So k is given as minus 1 because minimum value is given as k. So k is equal to minus 1. What is the required? Cos h of k plus 1. K plus 1 is 0. What is cos h 0? E power 0 plus e power minus 0 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2, 1. So final answer is option D. E power 4x plus e power minus 4x plus 14 by 4 into e power x minus e power minus x whole square is equal to. So next question is if theta is equal to pi by 12. If theta is equal to pi by 12 and x is equal to log of cot pi by 4 plus theta base e. And then what is cos h? Same question we did. From definition of logarithm, e power x is equal to cot of pi by 4 plus theta. E power minus x will be tan of pi by 4 plus theta. And cos hx formula is e power x plus e power minus x by 2. And remember, cot theta plus tan theta will be 2 cosecant 2 theta. Okay. Now here cot pi by 4 plus theta plus tan pi by 4 plus theta by 2. And as I said, cot theta plus tan theta is equal to cosecant 2 theta. Numerator is in that form. So it is 2 cosecant 2 theta is 2 into pi by 4 plus theta. 2 into pi by 4 plus theta. That is pi by 2 plus 2 theta by 2. So 2 gets cancelled. Therefore, cos hx becomes cosecant 90 plus 2 theta is secant 2 theta. And for us, theta is given as pi by 12. 2 into pi by 12, pi by 6. Secant 30. Cos 30 root 3 by 2. Secant 30, 2 by root 3. Option A is correct. So remember this formula. Cot theta plus tan theta is equal to cosecant 2 theta. Suppose if you have cot theta minus tan theta, it will be 2 cot 2 theta. Remember these two results. Next question. K, given that k is greater than 0 and t is equal to secant h inverse 1 by 2. We know secant h inverse x value. In that formula, in place of x, write 1 by 2. Log of 1 plus under root 1 minus x square, that is 1 by 4 by 1 by 2. That is secant h inverse. Cosecant h inverse 3 by k. Cosecant h inverse x formula is log of 1 plus root of 1 plus x square is 9 by k square by x, which is 3 by k. Now let us simplify this. Root 1 plus root of 3 by 4, root 3 by 2 by 1 by 2 minus log of, after taking LCM, you will get k plus root of k square plus 9 by 3. That k gets cancelled. Because here log of 2 plus root 3 you get minus log of k plus root of k square plus 9 by 3. And log m minus log n is nothing but log of m by n. So 2 plus root 3 by k plus root of k square plus 9 into 3. Here base is e, this is t. So from definition of logarithm, e power t. What is 3 into e power t? From this, e power t is equal to how much? 2 plus root 3 into 3 by k plus root of k square plus 9. This is e power t. 3 e power t means 9 into 2 plus root 3 by k plus under root k square plus 9. But that 3 into e power t is given as 2 plus root 3. So these two gets cancelled. So k plus under root k square plus 9 is equal to 9. By trial and error method, k value will be 4. Because if k is 4, 4 plus root 25. Root 25 is 5. 4 plus 5 becomes 9. So by verification or by trial and error, the value of k will be 4. So option B is correct. Just use secant h inverse x formula and cosecant h inverse x formula and simplify it. It's a different question. Cot h inverse 2 plus cosecant h inverse minus 2 root 2. We know that cot h inverse x is equal to half log x plus 1 by x minus 1. That is 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 1. For cosecant h inverse x, we have two results based on x greater than 0 and less than 0. Here, cosecant h inverse minus 2 root 2. Minus 2 root 2 is negative. If x is negative, cos h inverse x formula is log of 1 minus root of 1 plus x square will be 8 by x. X will be minus 2 root. This is cos h inverse x when x is negative. So this is nothing but half log 3 plus log root 9 is 3, 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 by minus 2 root 2 will be 1 by root 2. So this is half log 3. Log 1 by root 2 can be written as minus log root. Half log 3 can be written as log root 3. So log root 3 minus log root 2. Log m minus log n is log of m by n, root 3 by root 2. So option A is correct. Just use cot h inverse x formula and cosecant h inverse x. While using cosecant h inverse x, see that x is negative here. Accordingly, apply the result. Next, here cosecant h inverse 3. Cosecant h inverse 3. Here 3 is positive. When x is positive, cosecant h inverse x formula is log of 1 plus root of 1 plus x square by 3 by x. So this is nothing but log of 1 plus root 10 by 3 base e, which means assertion is correct. Now let us check the reason. E power cosecant h inverse x is root of that quadratic equation given. First let us find e power cosecant h inverse x. Cosecant h inverse x log of 1 plus root of 1 plus x square by x when x is positive. So this is nothing but 1 plus root 1 plus x square by x. Now let us check whether this is a root of this quadratic equation or not. Accordingly, you can say that whether reason is correct or not. So it is a quadratic equation P. So use minus P is equal to minus B plus or minus root of B square minus 4AC by 2A. This is nothing but 2 plus or minus under root 4 plus 4x square by 2. If you take 2 common in numerator, then that 2 gets cancelled. So 1 plus or minus the root of 1 plus x square. This is 2x by x. And hence, so what are the roots for this? 1 plus root 1 plus x square by x. And the other root is 1 minus root 1 plus x square by x. And hence, e power cosecant h inverse x is a root of the given quadratic equation. So both are correct. A is true and R is true. And R is the correct explanation for it. So for that quadratic equation, use minus b. That is a quadratic equation P, not x. So P is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2. So both the statements are correct, and second statement is a correct explanation for the first one. Next, the solution of the equation 2 cos h2x plus 10 sin h2x is equal to 5. Solution means finding the value of x. So 2 into cos h2x formula is e power 2x plus e power minus 2x by 2. Sin h2x is e power 2x minus e power minus 2x by 2 is equal to 5. Here 2 gets cancelled. Here 2 5 times. Now let us take e power 2x as some t. Therefore, the given equation becomes 5e power 2x plus 6e power 2x, 60, minus 4 e power minus 2x. E power minus 2x will be 1 by 2. So 60 minus 4 by t is equal to 5. Simplify this, 60 square minus 5t minus 4 is equal to 0. And use minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this is 5 plus or minus 96 plus 25, 11 by 12. So what are the two values for t? 16 by 12, 4 by 3, or minus 6 by 12, minus 1 by 2. But what is t? E power 2x. E power 2x is equal to 4 by 3 and e power 2x is equal to minus 1 by 2, which is wrong because exponential function is always positive. So e power 2x cannot be negative. So from definition of logarithm, what is 2x from this? Log of 4 by 3 base e. Therefore x is equal to half log 4 by 3 base e. So option B is correct. So write cos h2x and sin h2x formulas. Take e power 2x as t. Therefore e power minus 2x will be 1 by t. You will get a quadratic equation t, solve that equation. And remember, exponential function e power x is always positive for any real value of x. So e power 2x is equal to minus 1 by 2 has no meaning. There is no solution for this. Okay. Next. Cos h inverse x is 2 log root 2 plus 1. Then what is x? What is cos h inverse x formula? Log of x plus root of x square minus 1. This is given as 2 log root 2 plus 1 can 2 log root 2 plus 1 can be written as log of root 2 plus 1 whole square. So log of x plus root of x square minus 1 base e is equal to, if you expand root 2 plus 1 whole square, you get 3 plus 2 root. By observation, x value will be 3. By comparing this to x value will be 3. So option D is correct. This is 2 log base e dot c. Next, cos h2x is given, you have to find cot hx. Cos h2x formula is 1 plus tan h square x by 1 minus tan h square x. This is given as 199. Do cross multiplication. So 1 plus tan h square x is equal to 199 minus 199 tan h square x. From this 200 tan h square x is equal to 198. So tan h square x is equal to 198 by 200 implies cot h square x is equal to 200 by 198. So what will be cot hx? Root of this 200 by 198 is 100 by 99. So this is 10 by root 99 is 3 root 11. 10 by 3 root 11, option D. So the formula for cos h to x is 1 plus tan h square x. From that you can find tan h square x and then cot h square x. Okay. Cos hx plus sin hx whole power n. What is cos hx? Sin hx whole power n. After taking LCM, you will get 2e power x by 2, which is e power x whole power n, which is e power nx. And the cos h of nx plus sin h of nx will be equal to, this is e power nx plus e power minus nx by 2, and this is e power nx minus e power minus nx by 2. By simplifying this, you get 2e power nx by 2, which is e power nx. Therefore, cos hx plus sin hx is equal to cos whole power n is equal to cos h of nx plus sin h of nx. Option B is the correct option. So cos hx plus sin hx whole power n is equal to cos h of nx plus sin h of nx. This is direct formula. Tan h inverse x is half log 1 plus x by 1 minus x, option A. Direct standard formula. If cosecant hx is 4 by 5, sin hx will be reciprocal of cosecant, which is 5 by 4, option B. So here the question is indirectly the domain of tan h inverse x. For what values of x the following identity is valid means tan h inverse x domain, which is tan h inverse x domain is minus 1 to 1, open interval minus 1 to 1. For what values of x the following identity is valid means indirectly they are asking the domain of tan h inverse x, which is open interval minus 1 to 1. Next, secant x is given as cos h theta, and we have to find tan h square theta. Secant x is 1 by cos x. Secant x is given as cos h theta, right? Cos h theta can be written as 1 plus tan h square theta by 2 by 1 minus tan h square theta by 2. Now apply componendo and dividendo rule for this, which means 1 plus cos x by 1 minus cos x is equal to 1 plus tan h square theta by 2 plus 1 minus tan h square theta by 2 by 1 plus tan h square theta by 2 minus of. So by applying component of dividend rule, you get like that. 1 plus cos x from trigonometry, 2 cos square x by 2. 1 minus cos x is 2 sin square x by 2. Here these two gets cancelled, here 1 gets cancelled, and 2 by 2 tan h square theta by 2. So 2 gets cancelled, here 2 gets cancelled. Cos square by sin square, cot square x by 2 is equal to 1 by tan h square theta by 2. From this, tan h square theta by 2 will be 1 by cot square tan square x by 2. So option B is the correct answer. So write secant as 1 by cos. And write cos h theta formula plus tan h square theta by 2. And apply component by dividend rule. From given y, e power y will be equal to tan of pi by 4 plus x by 2. E power minus y cot of pi by 4 plus x by 2. And what is cos hy from this? E power y plus e power minus y by 2. Already I gave the formula. Cot theta plus tan theta is equal to 2 cosecant 2 theta. So here if you substitute e power y and e power y minus y, numerator will be cot plus tan, which is 2 cosecant 2 theta means by cosecant 90 plus theta, secant theta. So cos hy is equal to secant x. Just now we did. Cos hy is nothing but 1 plus tan h square y by 2 by 1 minus tan h square y by 2. Secant x is 1 by cos x. Just now we applied component dividend rule for the previous question. So by applying component dividend rule after simplification, you get 2 by 2 tan h square y by 2 will be 2 cos square x by 2 by 2 sin square x by 2. Just now we did 2 gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled. So tan h square y by 2 is equal to tan square x by 2 you get. Therefore tan hy by 2 is equal to tan x by 2. Option B is the correct answer. For complete solution, for the previous question. Next, sin x cos hy is equal to cos theta, and cos x sin hy is given as sin theta. And 4 tan x is equal to 3, then what is sin h? Square and add this to squaring and adding. Sin square x cos h square y plus cos square x sin h square y is equal to, right hand side will be cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is 1. Now we require sin h square y. So what I am doing is cos h square y can be written as 1 plus sin h square y from identity, and cos square x 1 minus sin square x into sin h square y is equal to 1. If we simplify this, sin square x into 1 plus sin square x into sin h square y minus sin square x into sin h square y gets cancelled. And here 1 into sin h square y, sin h square y is equal to 1. From this, sin h square y is nothing but 1 minus sin square x, which is cos square x. Tan x is given as 3 by 4. If tan x is 3 by 4, cos x will be 4 by 5. So cos square x will be 16 by 25. Option D is the correct answer. So square and add the given two conditions and simplify by using identities. Again, secant h inverse 1 by root 2. Use secant h inverse x formula and put x is equal to 1 by root 2. Secant h inverse x is log of 1 plus root of 1 minus x square by x. X is 1 by root 2. Cosecant h inverse x has two values depending upon x. Here x is minus 1, which is negative. If x is negative, cosecant h inverse x formula is log of 1 minus root of 1 plus x square by x. Now by simplifying this, you get 1 plus 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 plus log of 1 minus root 2 by minus 1. This is nothing but log of root 2 plus 1. This is nothing but log of root 2 minus 1. Log m plus log n. Log of m into n. Root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1 will be 1. Log 1 is 0. Option A is the correct answer. Next, again, domain of cosecant hx. Already in the beginning of the synopsis itself, we discussed domains and ranges. Domain of cosecant hx is all real except 0. All real values can also be written as minus infinity comma infinity minus 0. This can also be written as minus infinity comma 0 open interval union 0 to infinity. Domain of cosecant either this or this or this, all are one and the same. So option B is the correct answer. We know that tan h inverse x is half log 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Here it is given as a log plus a is equal to log. Option C. Direct tan h inverse x formula half log 1 plus x by 1 minus x. So here a is equal to half. Option C. Cos h inverse 2. Just apply cos h inverse x formula. Cos h inverse x formula is log of x plus root of x square minus 1. Here x is 2. So it is nothing but log of 2 plus root 3. Basic. Option A. Next, e power sin h inverse cot theta. What is sin h inverse x formula? Log of x plus root of x square plus 1. In place of x, write cot theta. So e power log means cot theta plus 1 plus cot square theta is cosecant square theta. So this is nothing but cot theta plus cosecant theta. Option A is the correct answer. Just use sin h inverse x formula and put x is equal to cot theta. And we know that e power log f of x base e is nothing but f of x. Next, sin h of ix. In place of x, we have ix. What is sin hx? E power x, that is e power ix minus e power minus x. In place of x, write ix. And already we discussed about Euler's formula. According to Euler's formula, e power ix is nothing but cos x plus I sin x. E power minus ix is nothing but cos x minus I sin x by 2. Cos x gets cancelled. So 2I sin x by 2, which means I sin x. Option A. So just use Euler's formula. Next, x is given as sin h inverse 2 plus sin h inverse 3, and we have to find cos hx. Let sin h inverse 2 is equal to some alpha and sin h inverse 3 is equal to some beta. Implies sin h alpha is 2, sin h beta is 3. And what is required? We require cos hx, that is equal to cos h of, what is x for us? This is x, and I took sin h inverse 2 as alpha and beta, sin h inverse 3 as beta. So this is cos h of alpha plus beta. What is the formula for cos h of alpha beta? Cos h alpha cos h beta plus sin h alpha sin h beta. If sin h alpha is 2, what will be cos h alpha? Cos h alpha is under root 1 plus sin h square alpha, which is root 5. Cos h beta is nothing but under root 1 plus sin h square beta 9 to 10. So this is root 5 into root 10 plus 2 into 3. So this is 6 plus root 50 is 5 root. 6 plus 5 root 2 is equivalent to option C. Multiply and divide with half into 12 plus 10 root 2. 10 root 2 is nothing but 5 root 2 is nothing but root 50. One second. This is 6 plus root 50, right? That 6 plus root 50 is nothing but option C. You can multiply and divide with half into 12 plus 2 root 50. So option C is the correct. So take sin h inverse 2 as alpha and sin h inverse 3 as beta, and then proceed. Secant h inverse sin theta. We have secant h inverse x formula as log of 1 plus root of 1 minus x square by x. That is equal to log of 1 minus sin square cos square under root cos by sin. What is 1 plus cos theta from multiple submultiple angles? 2 cos square theta by 2. Sin theta is nothing but 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta. So that is equal to log of 2 gets cancelled, cos gets cancelled, cos by sin will be cot. So log of cot theta by 2 base C. Option D is the correct answer. Next, cos h2 plus sin h2. What is cos hx plus sin hx? Cos hx plus sin hx will be e power x. Therefore, cos h of 2 plus sin h of 2 will be e power 2. Option D. Tan hx is given, you have to find sin h2x. The formula for sin h2x in terms of tan, 2 tan hx by, sorry, 1 minus tan h square x. That is equal to 2 into 3 by 5 by 1 minus 9 by 25. 6 by 5 into 25 by 16. 30 by 16. 15 by 8. Option A. So sin h of 2x is equal to 2 tan hx by 1 minus tan h square x. substitute tan hx is equal to 3 by 4. Just now we did one question. Cos hx plus sin hx all over n. Did put there. This is equal to cos h of nx plus sin h of nx. You can remember this is a shortcut method. Therefore, cos h2 plus sin h2 whole power n will be cos h of 2n. In place of x, write 2. Sin h of 2n. Option A.